It's raining on and off today, so it's definitely time for another video. This one's going to be an update for the Sabre 10, because a good bit is taking place for it, so we'll go over that. So I've gotten some mags in and managed to paint them. I've been having trouble finding the kind of a close match for the paint to match the rifle. The green on the mags is a little bit darker, and this bronze color is kind of lighter. I may try to order a recommended color that should match this color, which is apparently kind of hard to do since that's Cerakote and this is Krylon. I did, however, get this one pretty sort of close. Well, closer than the other ones. In the video, I can see it. It's not a quite match, but it's not as gold looking as that. This one I painted that color and then hit it with a brownish color I have. I don't know where that paint's downstairs, which worked out. I also made me some templates for the Roman numerals on a Cricut machine. We've had that for a while, and I decided to bust it out and make these. That kicked my butt for a while because I thought it was going to be like almost plug and play, and I would do one thing and then get to a next step and figured out I hadn't done something else, and I didn't know that the machine needed a mat. And then I didn't know that the mat had a sticky film on it, and you had to take the protective thing off and put the vinyl on and make it stick and so forth. So that was a couple hours, like 3 or 4 hours actually, of figuring that out and going to Walmart and buying freaking Cricut supplies. But I got that done. But anyway, that's the mags. I'm gonna get more, and I have the more Roman numeral stencils to put on there, and also got one of the MGM totes that holds like 14 mags. So I'll have that with the 14, and then this 7 here. But anyway, that tote's downstairs. I don't have it up here. I haven't messed with a trigger in a really long time, and what I mean by that is install one. These Radians are, I can't remember their original name back in the day, but I've always liked their 45 thorough. Well, since I haven't bought one as a standalone to install in a firearm in probably close to 10 years, if not over 10 years. Yeah, it's probably been that long. I didn't know that I came out with this model that's 90-45, so I found out that I could swap this, and now I have this at the 45 throw, which I like better than the 90. And I've also switched this, since I'm left-handed, so that the longer lever is on my side and the shorter lever is on the other side. That was fun to do. One of the spring to hold the plunger in for this thing was being a pain and didn't want to, it wanted to bend instead of compress, so it was fun getting that back in, but I managed to do it anyway. But the bigger news is I filed for the can on May 5th of 2026, and this time it took 22 days. And my Sandman got approved, and now I have a dedicated suppressor for this. So I'm going to cut in the video of installing the muzzle device that came with this, and then we'll come back to this on the rifle. And I've already shot it, so I want to go over that too. Alright, I kind of jumped ahead and didn't film it because I was kind of tired yesterday from being up and riding EMS calls, so I came home and slept. But before that, I managed to pick up the can, which I've already mentioned. So in the little time that I was awake, catching up on sleep, I had already mounted the micro key flash hider, whatever it's called. It's not exactly timed straight up, but I don't really care on this because this suppressor is going to live on here permanently and will help with the recoil. So it's not like I don't plan to take it off very often. I only like to clean it for maintenance or to make sure it's not seizing up on the muzzle device. But I brought it up here to finish applying, making sure it was torqued down like it should be, so that the can be placed on there and taken off as need be without worrying about that part coming undone. So I got that done. Depending where I'm at in recording this video, well, I'll probably put it afterwards. Now I need to go shoot this because I'm really curious to see how well this is going to do. One, for gas, as in no, I don't have a whole lot of gas in my face, and two, for recoil reduction, for like, you know, rapid fire or double tap or anything like that. Because this actually, you know, I think I mentioned in the first video, this has some pretty good recoil with a short barrel. But all right, so yeah, with that, let's go shoot it. All right, I got the can on, and I've already been to the range and shot about 85 rounds. 10 rounds were to figure out my new gas setting. It locked the bolt to the rear on number 4, and then I went one click more to number 5, so I have that. And then just playing around, I shot 3 more mags. As for gas, I didn't notice a whole lot of gas in my face, which was really good. So this can was working really well for the flow through. With those 3 mags, this sucker still gets hot. I think that's the only downfall, mainly because that handguard has all the holes in it and stuff. So it's less metal to absorb some heat before it transfers, but the AFG really helped out with that. In the terms of like a double tap, it reduced the recoil, but it was not enough in my opinion to, like, unless you're like super close, to do a good double tap without a lot of training on it. Now a controlled pair, it works really well for that, for like aiming in the second shot or controlled whatever you however you may want to shoot. But so I'm pretty excited about it. Now that that's here and I can use it. This gives me 2 of these Sandman X. I have a black one that's on a AK. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything on here about that, but I have a Sega, I think it's a 103 variant that I've had like since the end of the 90s. It was in the original furniture up until 2000, or right before 2020. I ordered a bunch of parts and changed it up, and then after I moved back home, I wanted to put a can on it, so I went with the Sandman X, and I ended up having to send that off because whoever had pinned the muzzle device on the barrel did it wrong, and I had to have a new barrel installed because they went all the way through on the side, and that would have eventually caused my muzzle device to break off and defeat the purpose. So I sent that off, had a new barrel put on it, and now I have the black Sandman X on that platform. But I don't really have a kind of a good way to show shooting, like when I went out and shot this today, which, I mean, you can kind of find some videos, or you can find a ton of videos of shooting in general, but not that many on this variant. So I would like to change that, but I gotta figure out a better way to film it so it's worth watching and not crap, to be able to do that. So, but with that, I really don't think there's much more that I'm gonna do to this, other than the light. I still haven't really been messing with that. I looked a little bit, I think I've mentioned before maybe, but I might go with an M-Force, just because it's compact and I don't need nothing crazy on here. I mean, I want a light. I did see one. I was looking for something for M-Lock, and if I can find a decent setup for that, maybe with the pressure pad and the M-Lock stuff with that, I might do that, or I may do the M-Force. I'm not sure yet. And I'm not in a hurry, so eventually I'll get there. Right now I just need to buy more seeds to feed this thing. So, trying to think if there's anything else about it, but I'm probably mainly gonna work on seeing if I can get better colors for my magazines. I may those I probably won't repaint because I already I don't really want to make the the vinyl stencils again. So I'll experiment with newer mags when I get those. Anyway, if you have any comments, questions, leave them down below. And with that, later.